Where has your family been most supportive in your career development?
Growing up, when I was a teenager, our family experienced a trauma that had us really fall apart when I was finishing up high school. When I was 15 and 16, and then going off to college, and my parents' marriage was falling apart, and my brother and I were both very depressed, and we were going through a really, really tough time. And now looking back at that, I can see that that time had my parents and my brother really, we all kind of escaped from the boxes that we had kind of formed ourselves into thinking that we were, because it was a little bit of a free-for-all. Mm-hmm. We all just had to do what we could to survive and get through. And I had always thought that I would always just have that strong, solid family unit to go back to and ask questions, to see that kind of dissolve and fall apart and have to go visit mom and then go visit dad and have to talk them through their divorce a little bit, basically. It was a really stressful time. But in the process, it also helped me become more of a peer to my parents and have them start to respect my choices and my thoughts and my decisions at a time that's much earlier than I think when most people step into that role of being taken more seriously as an adult. And even though that was very hard, and I have spent a lot of time, looking back on how hard that was and how that's not a normal or an ideal situation, I can also see how that really helped to shape me in my career, because as I made the choices that I made to go and help start the company that I helped start, or as I made the decisions to leave one company and go to another so that I could be happier, so that eventually I was able to start that company, right. My parents were much more supportive, I think, than had everything gone cookie cutter. I guess that's the best way to put it, the way that I think that most parents would envision an ideal situation. Mm-hmm. Out of the very unideal situation came some very positive things that I think really supported me all the way through. My parents were always so supportive of whatever I was doing, and they didn't pretend to want to insert their will upon what I was doing in my life. They just said, well, we're just excited for you, and we're thinking of you and hoping that you're doing great, and go for it.